All right, let's see how this goes. Evening, everybody. All right, we're trying a new thing tonight. I'm streaming to YouTube and to Twitch at the same time. See how that goes. This thing works. I think I'm streaming to Twitch. Yeah, there we go. All right, we'll see how it goes. Let me tell people. All right. Okay, let's see how that goes. I mean, assuming it's still sending. Okay, good. Should be still sending. All right. Isn't that cool? Oh, I can get 0 views on YouTube. That's fine. It's more of a test stream. So if anyone's curious. How do I get a shareable link? Weird. Okay, ready to go. Oh, let's get started. Whoa. Actually, I need to get tea, and let's do the ad. Let me go get tea. I'll be right back. and we will see how it goes. Working on inventory system some more. All right. All right, let me see. Let's get a look at the game real quick. Yeah, looking solid. Let's craft this. All right. I think, is this a bad map? Not really. I gotta remove a collision on those things. I should probably do no collision on 80 items. And then I should also make sure that the levels work. Yeah, I think currently levels tend to render right next to you. Okay, looking good so far. Alright, let's try this inventory system, see what we got. Oh, that's really weird. Wonder what happened there. Oh yeah, that's completely messed up. Why? Okay, yeah, something's off. Aspect ratio shouldn't have changed. Alright, so I'll have to sort that part out. Yeah, that should be the same. Yeah, periodically it seems to be off over there. Weird. Okay, I'll have to track that. Let's try one more time. Yeah, now it works. You know what I should do? Let me write that down. I think I know what that is. Yeah, let me write that down. I think... yeah, let me see if I can reproduce that real quick. I think... I don't think it'll happen now. Let me just see. Where'd he go? I definitely need to fix that. Is he near me? Kaboom! Oh yeah, I also have to fix that. Alright, let me look at that first. This is all very fresh code, so its probability of crashing is rather high. Alright, let's if that happens again, let's so I think about what's causing it is when you do combat, it might be changing the sprite dimensions, and then they're being propagated. So I'm probably not cloning. Yeah, I should probably make copies. I'll have to look at that. Is here? Oh. I always do this. Oh man. Saturday night. Nobody wants to hang out with me on a Saturday night. What? It's the best club in town. Unbelievable. Okay, so let's see if I can repro. Oops. Yeah, let's make sure I get this clean. I think I know what causes it. So don't open inventory, start combat, defeat something, open inventory, it should be screwed. Mustard, how you doing, man? How you doing, fellow programmers? No, you're not late. I'm kind of early because I'm trying to stream on YouTube at the same time. So YouTube is very strict about when you start streaming. And if there's anyone on YouTube, you can come over to Twitch if you want to chat. Yeah. Might and Magic's a good example. You know those 80s games. But I have more advanced tech, so I can do some stuff that you couldn't do back then. So I try to balance, you know how their UIs were kind of real jank. Okay, so I do that. Now, do this. And it's normal. Shit. Well, we'll have to sort it out at some point. I'm pretty sure I know what it is. Okay, so that works. We need to get that to work. Okay, so going back the other way. And does that work? Should I get dragging working? Should I get dragging working? So that's kind of weird. Otherwise, yeah, more or less working. Just now I have to work on the actual thing. What's a good way to prep for building a big Python project? I don't really know. I mean, kind of laying out the project, and I would say definitely make sure you got tests using PyTest, but I'm not really sure what the current trend of best Python project layout is. I know it changes. They come out with like I think before it used to be you used PyPy. There's a new thing that people like. Is it UV or something like that? But I don't really track them too much. Okay, so we got inventory. Oh, are you asking what to build? Yes, definitely make something small. Make a bunch of small things first. That's always better. Yeah, because if you make a big project, you don't learn nearly as much as like a bunch of small projects. And really big projects are just a sequence of small projects. So you don't lose anything by studying a bunch of little projects, making a bunch of little things. Yeah, that's what I would do. And you're still doing that Ursina, right? Is that what you're doing? Yeah, I should try this out. You're having fun with it, right? Yeah, I'd say definitely check it out. If anyone's into Python. Looks pretty snazzy. Yeah, you know, and when you do small projects, there's a lot of, you could do like little Flappy Birds thing, then a 3D Flappy Birds, and then like you know those games where like you have this and there's like a horizon line and you have like some kind of weapon like a pistol or a crossbow, and then enemies come running at you, right? And they start out there and they move here and you got to shoot them. It's basically like 3D Space Invaders. You can do one of those. Lots of tiny little projects will work. What the hell's an assert? Well, I'm going to assume maybe English isn't your first language, but it just says if I have assert slot ID is greater than 10, right? And this is in Python, so you do it this way, right? Invalid slot, right? So I think, yeah, that's right. I think that's right. Then that's kind of like saying if slot ID is less than or equal to 10, right? The opposite of it. And then I wouldn't even know how you do. Yeah, so just think of it as like raise error invalid slot. I am probably mixing languages like crazy. So just go research how to do that. But basically, yeah. So, and the easy way to explain it is you say, I assert that this is true. If it's false, do that. Right? So you use it as sort of like, I put them at the beginning of like functions or near where I'm having trouble. Like if you saw me debugging this morning, I was doing like, I was ensuring that certain things were in the world. I have my own thing, check. And I would say, check that it's in the world, check that it's in the world, and it would blow up with an error message. So it sort of like helps you make sure that whenever you call a function, it's getting the right parameters, everything's looking good. You can use it to assert that certain things are working. Yeah. And then also, if you look at tests, now you're probably going to use PyTest. Let's load PyTest so you kind of get that better. Oh, actually, I want to keep that. I need to tell people about Ursina. So PyTest is really good. It's honestly one of the only testing frameworks that is kind of like what I want. It's just like bare bones. It just uses plain old assert. It doesn't do anything fancy. There's no like special functions or anything. And you just make functions. There's no like special runner or anything like that. So your stuff just kind of works. You get good stack traces, everything. It's not trying to hide output. I think it's another thing that test frameworks would do. But here, in your tests, right, you're just asserting that test 3 equals 5. Now that's going to fail because test 3 is x plus 1, so 3 plus 1 is 4. So you're just saying, I assert that this is true. I guarantee that this is true. You could also replace that word with check, so check that this is true. So then when it's false, you get that. And then in Python, you can add a message after it. I believe it's comma and then quotes. Yeah, so if you don't know PyTest, that's what you should use. They have good docs. Just read through the docs. It's really easy to use. You just need a little test runner. Or you just, tell it to test. So yeah, I just do that. Make something small. And also do it incrementally, So if you want something that has bouncing balls, like a little bouncy ball, Okay, dragging. As far as I can tell, we do that. Do I need to have those as separate? Actually, I could do, I can do this. No. That's wrong. That's wrong. Nope, that's wrong. This and that are the same. Yes, I can do this. Those two should be the same. Get rid of that. Now I should not get that event, so let's say, let's do this actually. Let me confirm that I don't get that. Alright, so if I get that, let me guess. Yes. This code formatter was written by idiots. What is that, dude? Like, it's just so weird. Alright, whatever. Okay, we haven't done inventory grab yet. Yeah, it should just do, loot grab. Odd. Okay, let me see if it works. I feel like making a game have cool effects requires the math module. I don't know. Oh, okay, yeah, make something small, man. And I wouldn't worry about like cool effects at first. Just get something working. You can always add cool effects to a game that's working, but you can't make a game work with cool effects. If that makes sense. Alright. Let me see. I don't know if I want drag and drop to work, but... Okay, it works. Yeah, slick. Nice. Alright, now I gotta get the inverse to work. Which is gonna be a pain in the ass. Alright, so you can either grab it and hold or just click. Either one works. You know what I should do? I should set the window position to like that. 0, 0. Yeah, let me start doing that because my head always covers it. It's kind of minor, but... I think that's how I do it. I have a site. I have a whole bunch of sites. I have been around forever, my friend. I'm even on Wikipedia, although Wikipedia thinks I'm Canadian, which is just weird. I lived in Canada for like 4 years and I can't wash the Canadian off. I don't know if they think that anymore. For years, people thought I was from Canada. I don't know, maybe that helped me. Alright, cool. Alright, looking good, looking good. Okay, so now we want the inverse to work. When the loot is open, I want to do that. Yeah. Actually, I gotta get drop target to work. Okay, so I can go here and drop target. Yeah. Okay. Old enough to be old. Yep. How you doing, Dan? How's your game going, man? Like, I was actually looking at that little video I did for you on color theory. I was thinking about putting it up on YouTube. I was thinking about checking in on your stream one day. Okay, cool. Yeah. All right, I need debug run. It's a very crashy, but it works. Okay, now we gotta go the other direction, but now let me look at drop source. How would drop source work? How would drop source work? Right, we need a side-by-side. Get serious about this. Working on a small game, finished by Monday? Nice. Oh yeah, and you're learning Krita. Oh, cool. Yeah, yeah. I despise Krita, but it's free and it works well. Totally learn it. Yeah, totally learn it. But as an artist, it just really bothers me. If you know nothing else, it's perfectly fine. It'll be a Twitch game. Oh, nice. So like kind of web-based overlay kind of thing. Yeah, I want to do one of those too. I've been learning Go, and there's like a really good, I think it's called Go Helix. And so I kind of want to like try and play with that. Make some Twitch integrations for my website. Like an overlay thing. Nice, nice. Yeah, that's cool. And then you like doing all the art with Krita. Yeah, that's the way to do it, man. Just make the art. Even if it's shit, at least you made it. It'll be fun. You'll love it. How would this work? Drop target. What is a drop target? Drop target, dark target. The obstacle is the way. Yeah, totally. Who was that? Like Sun Tzu or something like that? Some new game coming out that features Miyamoto Musashi. I'm watching it, I'm like, that dude is not dirty enough to be Miyamoto Musashi. Because it's like a perfectly rendered human. How would a drop target work? Let me see real quick. Okay, well, first things first, let's pull these out into the CPP. Man, I got no idea how to do that. Yeah, I might seriously have to go, Oh, Marcus Aurelius. Okay, yeah. Stoicism. Buddhism for Europeans. Best description of Stoicism. Buddhism for people who hate laughing. Okay, that worked. Double check that it worked. You're right. Okay, you still work? Yes. How about you? Yes. Okay, close. Drop target. What the hell does a drop target do? Well, I suppose probably the first thing is... So I have the slot name. Well, let me go look at place slot. You know, I think I do need to research like how GUI libraries like on Qt and whatnot, how do they do drag and drop? I remember like it was a real pain in the ass. Like with WX widgets, Qt, what was it, MFC, Microsoft's thing? I think every place I've tried to do drag and drop, it's always been a major pain in the ass. The web, like web browsers, it's a real pain in the ass. Or just non-existent. And go GUI, status UI. Right, let me see. How are we doing place slot? Okay, let me close this. I think this is what I need to replicate. Okay, let's get rid of that. Buddhism for serious people. Not really. Oh, you mean, I misread that. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Stoicism. How could I encapsulate that? How can I encapsulate that? I can get the entity, I can get the sprite, I can do the insert. How would I make a drop target handle that? I suppose I could just make it like a callback. How would I go about doing that? Yeah, I think the only thing I do is just give it a callback. And then I still have to maintain this annoying state of like what's in play. So can I save that until later? Until the very end. Yeah, let me look at my my jank-ass design to start. Yeah, if I kept track of the world entity, the slot ID, the grab source. Okay, let me finalize it. How do you publish a game? I don't know. I put my shit on Git and people would play it. That's really all you need. And you can kind of set up your own Git. You shouldn't do any kind of Linux administration or anything like that. Go get this. Go get a $2 VPS from like Hetzner or something like that. Throw that on it. Done. And make sure you turn on fail to ban. It's a piece of shit, but it's kind of the only thing that exists. And then tell it to ban things forever. Don't give anybody any chance. It'll be a project, trust me. But then you'll be free to put your code online. You do not need a license to post your code. You can post it. It can be fully copyright. You can still let people look at it. You will not go to jail. No one will steal it. It doesn't make you a bad person. You don't need a license. Put it up there, and then when you build a game, put it on there and they can try it. And if you're doing Python, it's very, very hard to distribute Python. So just tell people to check it out and then set it up and run it. It's way easier. How does this work? How does this work? Honestly, I feel like this code... Okay, let's keep this code here. This moves out. Yes, keep that there and move that out. And then, okay, we're gonna do maybe something like that. And it needs a callback. Yeah, something like that. Let me look at how clickable is written. That's way over here. Interesting. Where's clickable? Ah, interesting. It's a base component. Let me think. Okay, let's replicate that. Maybe when you drop it. Ew. God damn it. I think I got a splinter in my foot. What the hell? I'm at a standing desk barefoot, so I believe I just stabbed myself in the foot. Let's see. You just go on the site and publish? I mean, yeah, in theory, man. Yeah, but you have to set that site up. That way you can kind of own your own stuff, and you'll learn a lot. You'll learn a lot. If you don't feel like that, try Codeberg. You can always do GitHub, but I feel like GitHub is kind of... Oh. Jesus. Right, try this. This is non-profit. They're kind of a good alternative to GitHub. I gotta get my shit off GitHub soon. So you put up there, you have to license it open source. So just go ahead and make it, I don't know, AGPL, something like that. And then, yeah, push your code up there. Put all your little projects up there and make it so people can run it. Write some good instructions. And then you can show it to people. I'm trying to think what it needs. I mean, in theory, it doesn't need much. So let's say... Okay, we're going to put that there. Let's do it that way. Yeah, we just need to know our entity. And call drop. Oh, I don't have access to that. Okay, hold up. Yeah, I kind of have to do that here for now. Yeah, I have to sort out, like, how that goes, but, yeah, so you have a drop target, something like that. I mean, does it really need a special drop function? Let's just do that, and then internally, I'll run that. Maybe. Now let's rewrite place slot. Yes. Okay, for right now, let's get rid of that. Let's do this. Auto entity equals status UI is the target. Yeah, let's do it this way real quick. Drop target. No, hold up. That's wrong. What the hell is up with my... Alright, status UI, GUI entity, slot name. If I can just get the entity ahead of time, I should just do that, but let's just kind of work it gradually. Okay, and then auto drop. Let's get a reference to it. Wex drop target entity. Okay, kind of convoluted. I can probably fix that up later. And then drop that action. Yeah, that's really convoluted. Let's do it this way. I get a void function. It has access to everything through a closure. Really? Yeah, because if I get that... Okay, then any other thing, I can figure that out. Okay. So now, let me shrink this over a bit. Okay. Alright, mouse cursor visible, state, drop, entity. Okay, so in theory, all I need to do is... Let's go to status UI. Alright, status UI. I'm going to add... Do I need that? Yeah, I need that soon. Okay, so right here. Should have just sent an event. That's entirely possible as well. Interesting. All right, let's do that. Just grab what we need. And let me say place slot. I don't need the name anymore. Yeah, this will turn. Get rid of that. Okay, this becomes GUI ID. All right. Yes, and then I think that's it. That's a lot of curly braces. No, but not clickable. Drop target. Yes, okay. I just have to deal with that part. Right, then you just drop target, and yeah, and then it just calls that. Let me make sure. Okay, so go here. Need to get rid of that dinky ECS. I shouldn't be sharing that shit. It's getting me in trouble. Let's see if that'll work. Let me think. Yeah, it's a little too much. I should just be passing entities around, not the slot name. So that'll be the next thing to do. Because I could streamline this pretty well. Instead of passing a string around. And I think I also do that. No, I don't do that there, but I do that here. Actually, yeah, let me go. Where's that coming from? Probably status UI. Clickable. Yeah. Stop it. Auto GUI ID. Then I don't need that. Awesome. No more passing strings around. I get the drop target. Done. Call its action. Gotta figure out what to do about mouse cursor. I think that's the base. Okay. Moment of truth. Oh yeah, just mention button directly. And when they deprecate that? I use that all the time. Huh. Oh, and also need let's do reference everything and just copy button. Okay, what are we dealing with next? Okay, so then place slot. Uh-huh. Oh, I just need to, shit, what is that? I have that. I have that. Don't have a function for that. Let me just say. Did I just like forget that? Yeah, I think I just forgot. I'm like keeping track of the names of entities and I have no way of actually getting them. Stupid. Yeah, I don't have anything like that. Wait, actually, I don't have that at all. Hmm. That's a tough one. I could just go by GUI ID instead. Name would be way better. Way, way better. Okay. Look at this. My goal is to get rid of these two things. I don't like having that state there. Yeah, I need to go from the GUI ID to the name. I really hate to do a for loop. That would just suck. Okay, for now, let's just do it this way. Yeah. Not ideal, but I gotta, so basically I'm reusing this ECS concept in my GUI and also in my world, and it caused me a lot of problems. It's got like, not a lot, but I'm constantly like taking an ID from my world and using it, because I use the same type between the two. So I need to make a distinct type that's just for the GUI, even though it's just an ID, it's just a number. I need to make it so that they can't be mixed. But I'll get to that later. It's on my list. My Jira. Aren't you guys jealous? This is my Jira tracker. Post-it cards and a Sharpie pen. There we go. GUI. Yeah, GUI. So GUI. Okay, so we just do GUI ID and selected entity. Okay, and then how are we displaying those? All right, ultra jank, but should be fine. Should work. Am I even using that? Hold on. No, I could just delete it. Nah, it's fine. It's probably better to use the GUI ID. Right, did that compile? Okay, a little bit better. All right. GUI ID. Okay. Let's watch the crash. I mean, in theory, it should work. Yeah, because I'm basically doing the same code. That's fine. Kaboom. I know. Yeah, basically it works. Yeah, just gotta get rid of that. Don't know why it's doing that. That's kind of weird. They go away. Okay, there it is. Okay, just have that to deal with. Okay. Alright, okay, that works. So then I just have a drag target. Okay, nice, nice, nice. All right. So that leaves this part. Maybe I should make a little... No, that'll be fine, because my eventual goal is to turn that into a system where I just go, do the drop, start the drop, you know? So it's fine if this is like dipping into the class. Okay, so we have that. So then FSM. Oh, alright, so that means inventory drop only needs to do remove here. Oh yeah, let me look at, hold up. Yeah, see, I would like that to go away. Let me delete that. I think I actually can just get rid of that now. And then I have to actually do that. Can I? Can I? No, I cannot. Yeah, I need that temporarily. Okay, let me rethink that. I need to rethink that. I think, though, I can get rid of that. Alright, so then, once I have that, where are you at? What? Oh, there you go. Okay, so I only need that. Okay. Then the grabber, I need to have like... I need to be able to tell it to quit. Okay, yes, definitely. Hey Julian, how you doing, man? I am doing great. We're working on an inventory system and drag and drop at the same time, which are like two extremely difficult problems apparently. There we go, yes, okay. So I don't need that. You know, I could return... let's do it that way. Kind of weird, but... I don't know. I'm old. I like it that way. Alright, we got some ads starting for all the Twitch folks. And feel free to mute them. I got no idea if YouTube tells you if there's ads. Let's take a look. Does YouTube tell you if there's ads? No idea. Okay, so then in FSM, let me think. So in the FSM side, what are we doing? Right here. Yeah, actually it's kind of pointless. No, you know, I think I think I'm gonna have that do a boolean, because when you drop, that might not be a drop target. So yeah, maybe we can just like keep it going or something. Yeah, something like that I think has to happen. Okay, so let's go into Gwextra and yes, it should return a boolean. Just have a single action, then go into status UI, drop target, and we just return that. And where's that go? It goes here, right? Alright, cool. Alright, fantastic. Okay. Okay, so this will fail, but then now we can... I just need to keep the original slot ID. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that double torch is because I'm not actually removing it. Alright, awesome. Alright, I'm gonna sit down. Alright, so now we need to do that. I think I just need to keep track of the source slot ID. It's kind of annoying, but I can't really think of any other way to do it. There needs to be like some kind of like glue between the two. I just don't know exactly what it is. Okay, loot select. Have the slot ID. Awesome. And I'm pretty sure I can refine that even further. Well, I have the grab source. Let me look at that real quick. Remove slot. What are we doing? Yeah, that whole thing is Jenga's shit. Actually, I shouldn't be using just a raw vector. Because I need to remove and add and remove. Okay, rewrite. Refactor time. This shit gotta go. Okay, so contents, get rid of you. We'll go like this. Yeah, it should be erase. We're going to change this from a vector to an unordered map. And I believe, yeah, it's going to be ECS to entity. It'll be weirdly ordered, but... Or do I do it as pairs? A vector of pair? Okay. Okay, then go down here. Yeah, there you go. That goes away. And then the update. This is going to change to ID. Get the item components. Yeah. Grab the source and initialize it. Okay. Get the grabber, remove slot, select slot. Okay. That changes. This changes to ID. Yeah, that'll get rid of a lot of bullshit. Okay, it's this. Yeah, we're gonna refactor this. Okay, that has an optional. I can click on that. I'm returning the ID for that slot. Select slot changes. This. All right, then my data and my FSM changes. Yeah, way easier. It's like infinitely easier. I should just do this. Sorry. Auto. All right. Let's change up the music a bit. It is a Saturday night. Let's get crazy with some down-tempo electronic music. Just living it up. Now you kids don't get crazy out there. Don't start doing ketamine. You hear this? Yeah, it's just like a rave. Just so you know. I'm a pro DJ. You're not vibe coding with Gemini 2.5? How is Gemini? Have you done any of that? I actually should sit down and try to do something with like just vibe code. I've been trying to think of something that I can't do normally, and like everything I want to do would be fun. I was thinking maybe try to make like a little operating system, see if I can pull that off. Okay. I have the world entity. Yes. No, actually, this is interesting. Yeah, this simplifies things a lot. Grab torse. Goes like that. And that goes away. Okay, slowly. See if that works. I gotta make sure I got that straight in my head. Let me just double check. Yes, this is the slot ID. That's the slot ID up there. Yep, remove the slot ID. Insert the slot. There's one other place. I have my jank ass, just like bullshit code where I'm loading these up. And that's gonna get replaced soon, but where am I doing that? I believe it's in idle. That's bullshit. Alright, while it yeah, no, that's not right at all. Place back. Let's place it, and okay, so the torch is the second parameter and GUI ID. We need that. Okay, what's the GUI ID? We need yes. Auto GUI ID equals loot UI GUI entity item I. And in fact, let's get this there, and if not, oh, this is awful, but it'll go away. It's just temporary until I can actually make picking things up happen, if that makes sense. What the hell am I calling that thing? Grab source. Grab source. If it doesn't have a grab source, with that GUI ID, then we give it one. Should I do that or use the contents? Yes, I should use the contents. contains go through, get the slot for each one. Do that, do that. Alright, in theory, that should be what we need. I think my audio is off. Alright, that should be better. Oh yeah. Weird. Oh, grab source is an optional. Oh, that's right, right. No. Try and place or insert or assign. We'll just try and place. Yeah. That's good enough. It's just 2 integers, so. All right, cool. Let's watch it crash. But now that I have a drop source and a grab source, I can have both sides have that. Okay. Yes. It is still working. Nice. Not using jank-ass IDs. Oh, and that's rather good. Before I was using a vector, so it would like move them down, which was kind of weird, right? Way better. Now we just got to get it to stop doing that, and I think we're good. Okay. Let me think about this. We have the grab source, so yeah, down. Where's that at? Not loot open. FSM inventory grab. No, wrong way. FSM loot grab. Alright, inventory select right here. If I get the drop action, then I do loot UI, remove slot. God damn it, grab source. I think that is fraught with danger, but let's try it out. Let me see. Grab source, grab source, grab source is an optional. Loot UI. Slot ID, slot ID, slot ID. Okay, fantastic. Let's try it out. Yeah, I gotta say, it's drag and drop is surprisingly difficult. Like to make it yourself. Yeah, it's very hard. This isn't even close to like a good solution yet. It's gonna take a few iterations. But then once I have this kind of generalized, it should make it easier to kind of do the same thing. All right, where's that at? That's 151, right? Yeah. Okay, so that's breaking. Yeah, so I'm erasing the contents then when I update. Screwing that up. Oh, actually I just need yep, so if I is less than contents.size, that'll give me however many slots I have. Yep, it just goes through each inventory slot and checks. I've only got 16, so it's not a big deal. Is that wise, though? Because I could literally just go through that and I'd be done with it. Yeah, that's stupid. That's real stupid. Oh no, there is a reason I'm doing all the slots. Because if I remove like ones that are later or lower, yeah, I have to go through all of them and check if there's something that's set, and if not, clear it. Yeah, okay. And in fact, yeah, this is actually the mistake here. Okay, don't do that. Do this. It's now a hash table. Okay, so we do that. So every time I call update, I'm removing the sprites and adding them again. I would like to do that less. But okay, we can refine this. No engine? Yeah. I kind of just stumbled onto kind of writing my own stuff. It's a lot of fun. I've had a blast. Because yeah, I'm kind of learning about this stuff, right? So I'm just going for it. But I think my eventual goal, I don't know. I do enjoy making my own things, but I also would like to just make some damn games. So maybe eventually I just switch to like, you know, I don't know, Unreal Engine or something else. Alright, let me see. Boom, boom. Yes, it works. Works even better now. Alright. Awesome. Can we crash it? Let's crash it. Alright, I need to get the auto walker to do this. Let's take one out. Okay, yeah, we need to have things like you can't put anything there, it's occupied. Right, we are now coated in flames. We should win every fight. Yeah, so Lydro, yeah, I wrote this, all this by myself. I followed a few tutorials, but for the most part, I figured out pretty much everything. The AI, the maze generation, that's what a map looks like. So I generated a maze for everything. The lighting, shaders, just sorted that out. People gave me tips and helped me in the chat, but for the most part, just kind of doing this myself. It's a blast. I gotta say, if you haven't written a game from nothing, you should try to do it. Near nothing. I wouldn't do it from like totally nothing. So I use SFML to get, so I don't have to like learn how Windows draws shit to the screen. Boom! Crash. Where did you... Ah, damn it. I forgot to do debug. I think if I hit loot inside the boss fight. Let's do that. Loot. That. Something. No, wasn't that. Yeah, there's something that's going on there. Alright, okay, cool. It's getting closer. It's still real crashy, but we'll get this organized and it will be less so. Alright, so now we have that. Let me see. Get status. Yeah. Here, let's do debug walk. Let her walk around, see if we get some crashes. Wonder how you make an AI in Python, if you can make one in C++. Yeah, people do them both. I see, I'm making a game for my end coursework. I don't know how you can say that in English. Okay, yeah. Yeah, yeah, I'd say your final project or your final thesis. Yeah. If you're doing a master's, are you doing like a master's degree or bachelor? Usually bachelor's, it's like final project, right? And then master's, you say master's thesis. Let's see, it's a chess game with AI agents, MCTS and Q learning. Oh, that's hardcore. That's a CPU melter. Your CPU is just dead. A final project. Yep. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, don't worry. I can figure out English. I'm a very professional English. Yeah, right? Oh, don't type KKK. Don't do that. Don't do KKK. Yeah. But anyways, yeah. So your project is an AI chess engine, MCTS and Q learning. I don't know those. Let's look them up real quick. MCTS. Well, it's definitely not that. Medium chain triglycerides? No. It's definitely not a bus station either. Oh, Monte Carlo tree search. Okay. So this. Okay. And Q learning. Interesting. And then do you train it on like past games? Like do you take the catalog of games and you train it with that from chess? I imagine that would be training a chess engine would probably be really easy. Focus of MCTS is on the analysis of the most promising moves, expanding the search tree based on random sampling of the search. Playouts and rollouts. Each playout the game is played out to the very end by selecting moves at random. The final game result of each playout is then used to weight the nodes in the game tree so that better nodes are more likely to be chosen in future playouts. Ah, cool. Oh, so it's a bit like, I would say almost like a trained brute force in a way, right? It's just trying all the most probable wins and then picking the best one. And then you combine that with Q learning. Interesting. Okay. And what do you do? Training a chess game is the hello world for training AI agents. Yeah, I bet. I bet there's a lot of information, so it's probably very easy. Because if you want to train it for other things, you have to have access, like literature or art, you have to have access to a lot of it. And then, are you doing the graphics? How do you do the graphics? Okay, cool. And then let's check. See, this is what I'm talking about. Why you hate me. Okay. We can wear torches. Oh. Okay. Let's see what that was. Let me see. Where's that at? Loot grab 162. Iron Imp. Hey again. Yeah. Welcome back. You'd mentioned you're either written or recommended a C++ book for beginners. Mind checking it out on screen? Yeah, sure. Yeah. So I'm in the process of rewriting. There's one exercise that I got blocked on because C++'s I/O is just a hot dog vomit. It's so bad. I just can't even teach it. Let me skip this song. It's got lyrics. So what I did is I'm now rewriting it. Just got to sort out how to do it. So you can get through courses. Here you go. Totally free to read. Eventually I'll have videos once I sort it out. Probably the first module. So I'm up to here. Input from the user. You can try it, but exercise 19 is pretty bad. I would say like wait until I finally get this rewritten. Yeah. It's bad. It's really bad. And it's not my fault. It's C++'s fault. So this is what you have to do if somebody types the wrong thing. So yeah, there's no beginner on the planet that's going to get that. Okay, but other than that, it should get you set up. Feel free to email me if you can't get past gearing up. This is where you get like all the tools and stuff. And I have special scripts for Windows that will help you set up like text editor, real basic text editor, the compilers, everything you need. So just email me if you get stuck. There you go. Right, there you go. Yeah, so even if like you already know how to code, this is just going to kind of get you set up with the basics and get you started. And it gets you up through for loops. Yeah, functions and for loops. So if you know how to code, this will teach you like enough to then go through, and if you like can't wait for me, you can go to here. So go through my first like 19 lessons, right? That's like enough to be dangerous. Then start going through these, right? So let me give you this. Just start over here on the left and kind of like go through the basic keywords, names. And in each of these, don't do modules. That's useless. And nothing that says 26, that means it's going to come out in 26. And then you kind of just go through each of these and like, here, like go there. Try to understand it, but what I recommend is type this code in and get it working, right? And then try to understand everything. What's nice is, like, let's say you don't know what that is. You click on it. And then you got more code to try to type in and see what it does. And so what you do is you type in the code and then you read about it. And it makes it a lot easier because you kind of have everything that you need. But this is pretty dense. So I would say, you know, if you go through this and you can't handle it, yeah, give it a shot. I would say give it a shot. After you do those 19, maybe it's doable if you don't know anything. It's very doable if you've got like 1 or 2 languages under your belt. A goofy scam game advert. Oh yeah, like those guys who go like, okay, well, I'm in trouble now because I'm getting bombarded. I don't have enough power, so I'm gonna have to like go after the archers. Those ones. Yeah. And like I said, email me. My email should be in the course, but yeah, just email me here. There you go. Let me see. Lazy Foo SDL lessons. Oh yeah, let me look that up. Lazy Foo SDL. Yeah, okay, that'd be good. Yeah, the easiest, like, you know, my courses will teach you like these basics that everyone assumes that you already know. So this guy already assumes you know it, right? But if you get through like the bit that I've got set up, like setting up modules and libraries, that's a pretty big jump, right? And then what you do is you just like kind of type in as much code as you can, a little bit at a time, and then you study it and kind of learn it. And then I think that's how we all basically learned. Because back in the day we had books and we had actually type the code in from the books and we had to figure it out. So it's doable. But yeah, I gotta get those new lessons published. They are vexing me. Yeah, it kind of sucks to get sort of like blocked, and when you're just like, oh my god, why did they do this? The IO is so bad. It's just so unusable. And so I've been kind of sorting out, like, do I just go full C API? Like, the C API is simple. It's really easy to work with, but it's, you know, kind of not C++. Or do I do like a half and half? Like, you make a file object, but then you call all the C-like functions on it. So I'm just kind of torn. I just don't know how to approach it. I've also considered not doing any IO until after you get past objects. We're talking like less than 40. And then you do IO, because then you know enough C++ to use their shitty IO system. Well, I think I have a lot to learn, but practice. Yeah. And also, like, a lot of programming is figuring out why shit's broken and what error messages are. So, like, it's all about just typing a little bit at a time and figuring out what you did wrong and fixing it and taking it real slow and building it up, right? Yeah, the thing to always keep in mind, if you see me moving real fast, it's just because I spent like many years doing things very slowly, right? And then slowly you kind of build up your brain to be able to do things quicker, right? So the way you get fast at programming is to spend a lot of time doing things very slowly. Let's see, I don't have much of an idea how I could combine the two. I researched it, and these are 2 reinforcement learning algorithms. I mean, you could have the two of them fight. That could be one thing. I'm graduating from the mathematical part, and in the meantime, creating the GUI for the OpenSpiel library. OpenSpiel, what is that? A library for RL research? What is RL research? Which have several of these algorithms already implemented. Reinforcement learning research? I think I guessed that right. And I'll implement them all by hand because I think it's fun. Yeah, that's how you do it. All right, so where are we bombing? Okay, So first thing I want to do is I want to be defensive and loot UI get grabber. Okay, let's do this first. Let's bomb out there first, and then let's go to FSM. Where are you dying there? 162. Am I just not resetting that? Yes, I need to null that out right here. Should I do it all the time? Let's try. What is it called? I know. Alright, let's check on the YouTubes. Oh, I forgot the link to what is it? Lazy Food. Yeah, I'm gonna link that to folks who want to do that. What was it? Yeah, here you go. Yeah, if anyone needs more programming tools. Actually, I might do that. What version? Ooh, 2.0. Hopefully it doesn't change too much. Although I think that's one of the things I didn't like about SDL2. It's kind of like a inconsistent API they try to fix. Okay, nice. Hold up. The hell are you talking about? I literally just got that. I must have messed up the check. Yeah. Huh, weird. I wonder if I can cause that consistently. I think as if I click on an empty square, I'm not doing that correctly. Yes, that's what it is. Let's go here. Should be. Maybe it needs to be optional. Oh, but you can't do references with optional. Yes, okay, cool. I know what that is. Okay. Probably need like a has grabber and I can avoid it. Super annoying, but let's do that to kind of get around it. Let's rewrite it as let's normalize this to what it is. Okay. No love. Oh yeah, that one? Yeah, kind of is. Okay, better. How to screw up the syntax. Ah. Alright, let's check on the YouTube friends. Nobody. 19 views. Hilarious. Well, I think they see that there's no chat. So I gotta get the chat online, like a shared chat. In fact, if anyone came over from YouTube, let me know. I think I have like a message. Just go to Twitch if you want to chat. Again, I gotta get the social stream ninja working. Okay, so now FSM. Well, wait. Hold up. Select slot. Yeah. Yeah, actually, I don't know. I don't think I need any of that. Shit. Select slot. How the hell is that even working? Yeah, that shouldn't work at all. Hold up. Alright, time to set up. Yeah. What the hell? This shouldn't be working at all. I mean, this should protect it, so for some reason it's not. Let's go take a look. Well, let's confirm it's on the same directory. I mean, same line. It might be something else that I'm trying to do that. How in the hell? Okay, hold up. 163. Okay, okay, it's a different place. Got it. Got it. Okay, so that's the issue. I'm resetting the grab source. Let me do, yeah, let's do a check here. Now all of this should go into a system soon. It looks like grab source is getting... Right, so we do that. Yeah, that's not running yet. So the move... Yeah, this is messed up. It's drag and move is somehow getting the grab source reset. Okay, cool. I think I know what that is. All right. If you're already grabbing something, you go to grab something else. So let me confirm it. If we can click on an empty square and there's no crashing, then it's because we grab something, then we go grab something else, and then it bombs. So if it's already grabbed, we need to ungrab it. Okay. Yeah, ultra challenging. I think if y'all are interested in like GUIs, if you write a GUI or whatever, try doing drag and drop. It's super hard. Okay, see, yeah, it doesn't. Okay, cool. Then you do it again. Okay, interesting. Okay, I know what's up. Yes. No, because that should do it there. Ah, but then it doesn't do that. Okay, okay, I got it. I got it. Yep, reset it. So if we grab a source, okay, we'll have to probably do some sort of like a reset operation, but that should prevent it. And then we'll leave that checked there because it shouldn't happen. All right, cool. Right, loot, grab you, go like that. Grab you. That still explodes. Well, technically I could undo it. Okay, we need to be able to abort that, but then this should be fine. Yeah, okay. That's getting reset. If I do this though, it crashes. Yes. Okay, I think actually I can get rid of that now. Hey, Dr. Dark, man. Thanks for the raid. How'd your stream go? Did you play another game or did you do some programming? Let me check it out. Shout out to Dr. Dark. I still haven't played more of that game. Labyrinth of the Demon King. I played some Elden Ring. I'm doing am I following you? I should follow you. I'm doing a rune level 1 of Elden Ring. Oh man, I rage so hard. I rage at that game all the time. Awesome. Let me see. What were you doing? Oh yeah, doing some programming. Nice. Oh, you play Elden Ring too. Nice, man. Yeah, what do you got? You have Bloodhound's Fang. Nice. Yeah. Oh, and you're fighting the Blackblade Kindred. Yeah, I saw that. Oh, and you're playing Oblivion. Okay. I have that. I haven't played that yet. I need to play that. Have you been doing some C++? Fantastic. Yeah, C++ is fun. You are in control of your own misery. That's the best way to describe C++. You're miserable, but you're in control of it, so it's fine. It's a hell of your own making. Okay, let's see. I think that kind of solves it, but let me do this. Let me see. Okay, so you can take that and put it there. Take that, put it there. Fantastic. Do that. And it exists, it exists, it exists. Now if we take that and do that. Okay. Like, I moved it over there? Kind of wild, okay. How did that work actually? That's what I need to do. Oh, the mouse is kind of screwed up. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. I need a cancel operation. Yeah, I need a cancel operation. But otherwise, that's pretty good. And then I need to be able to go back the other way. Oh, damn. Or not. So probably... Well, let's at least do... let's do window set mouse visible true right there, but it's gonna need a bit more logic, but I'll be pulling this out and putting it into a system to handle this instead of just like dog shit code sitting right there. Let me see, select UI, grab source, get to grammar. Where did this bomb? Inventory select. Here. Actually, no, I should be like, alright, everyone, we've got an ad starting in a second. So we're going to just kind of refine this. And then after the ad, I'm going to get the other direction so I can take a thing and put it back into the loot. Elden Ring is something I really enjoy, but I feel like I maybe would have enjoyed it more if I just rolled with the adventure and didn't grind and farm to get everything I could. Yeah, you know, doing the rune level 1 stuff actually I think kind of ruined the game for me. Because first it made me kind of figure out just how they basically kind of do their bullshit. So then all the mystery went away. All the excitement is kind of like meh. And then it kind of made just plain old regular runs really boring. Both because I know what the game's doing and also because, well, now it's just too easy. But yeah, the advantage of the rune level 1 run is you don't grind for shit because you have just as many runes as you want. You just buy everything you need. Like I'm swimming in upgrade stones and everything. So yeah, if you like Elden Ring, also if you like Elden Ring, I personally think that the DLC kind of ruins it. I just feel like they didn't know what they had. Kind of weird. Okay, so you can get locked out. Okay, not sure why that is, but let's go here. Okay, maybe click that. What is it after that? It does work, but it's transitioning to something weird. Okay, so I just have to figure that part out. Okay, it's coming together slowly. I kind of want to have something that I know if I need this in other UIs, I can implement it pretty quick. Yeah. Let's see, Humble Bundle has a programming book pack of 4 books for like $1.50. Oh, but that's great for the authors. I think I need to send an event there and then yeah, it's something like that's messed up. I think right here. Or maybe it's this. Okay, I'll be right back. right. Let me see what we got. Yes, why do you bomb out when I do that? I think I gotta debug the state machine. Yep, I can drop. Doesn't crash, I can drop. Doesn't crash, doesn't crash, doesn't crash, doesn't crash. That's kind of weird. Interesting. I will have to have an abort capability. Okay, now when I do this, why do you eat shit? Let me just see what happens right away. It does, it does. Okay, debug the state machine time. Okay. Actually, hold up. Let's close that. Okay. Let's go back to idle. Why isn't it doing that? Okay, let's do so it's an inventory grab. Am I transitioning back to idle? Yeah, why is it doing that? Okay, open looting. Uh, 19 should be mouse move. Yeah. So I'm moving the mouse at 18 and then 16. inventory select. Mouse click inventory select. Then mouse move. Oh, yeah. Why is it going back to idle? It's going back to idle, but not closing the thing. Okay, hold up. Undo that. Loot select, inventory select. No, it shouldn't go back to looting state. Should it? Maybe. When does it go back to... Okay, I think we should do that. No, actually, yeah, I should do this. No, yeah, I gotta sort that part out. So I have a drop target. I only want to do that when I have the drop target. I mean, really what I should be doing is this. Yeah, hold up. Let's do that. Yeah, maybe just ignore everything for now. Okay, let's try that real quick. Yeah, I suspect that's not right. We'll have to see. All right. Why the fuck is it doing that? Alright, let's log it. Oh, one more. I need to fix that, so I gotta figure out how to... I should have switched using C macros for those. I know C++ people hate macros, but then they make it so difficult to do real simple stuff like get the line number, you know? Weird. Let me check my email real quick. All right. Yeah, why is that causing... Let's do one more. Wait, if I'm in looting... Hold up. I bet that's it. Oh. I haven't written this yet. What? In fact, let's do this. No, actually I should do this. Hold up. Yes. Let's also put it here. Okay, that should capture probably the problem. All right. Crashy? Thank you. That's what it is. Okay, no problem. All right. Good, 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 good. Now. Perfect. That's what's going on. Okay, that's what's going on. I got that locked down. Okay, nice. Getting closer. Now. Yes. Okay. Aha. Okay. I don't think I need to do that, actually. There, I think that's that. And also, let's do a thing here. Yes, let's do that. Yeah, see you later, Mustard. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you tomorrow, 10 a.m. Or whenever you want. It's not a job. You have to come here. Alright, so that should be load the loot, go to the next level. That's what causes that crash. Alright. Here, load the loot. Close it. Go to the next level. Load the loot. Do that. Do that. Do that. Close it. That actually might crash. No, that's fine. Okay. Alright, interesting. It shouldn't work though. Interesting. Okay. That's really odd. Okay, yeah, we'll have to sort that out when you go to the next level. Stuff tends to disappear. Alrighty then. So instead of crashing when you click that, let's go to the FSM and let's log and then return. That should just abort it. And then let's go to that. We can remove that. It's fine. Oh no, don't return. State looting. Yeah. Yeah, easy. So that's a quick way to make it so like if you that the whole inventory side is not implemented. Then I gotta convert those into systems, so that'll be the next thing. A couple simple functions handle moving it back and forth. In that case, I might be able to make like a struct that you keep around. Yeah, that'd probably be better. Right now I'm just kind of keeping some random data. But it'd be better. Okay. Okay, and we just need a way to cancel. Nice. Okay, we have a fancy inventory almost there. I mean, then I still have to actually like create a system for like you have the thing and it does the stats and all that stuff. Alright, so thinking about the drop target. Maybe like a standard any. And then, you know, you can kind of just create a struct or whatever. Because every drop target is going to have to keep track of different stuff. Maybe also grab source needs that. Like you basically just need whatever data has to be shared between two user interfaces. So in this case, it's like a couple of entities. So I could just make a struct that handles that. Yeah, I'll have to think about that API some and rework it. All right, everybody. So I think kind of a short session tonight. I actually do have other work I have to go do. But maybe if my sleep schedule is a little messed up, I'll get back online later and do some either some art or some gaming, one of the two. Kind of a late night chill out session. But for now, we're going to end the stream, and I will be back tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. So I do this every day, 10 a.m., 10 p.m. All right, let me get you a code to this. This code is... It's in play. Yeah, no problem, Chromatic. Dude, I cannot talk. No problem, Chromatic Cobra. Awesome name, by the way. Let me see. So we got, yeah, so this is the Raycaster. I gotta get in here and clean this shit up. But you can kind of play it. It should build almost everywhere, so just give it a shot. I build it on Linux, OS 10, and Windows all the time. And also, I have an email, so if you want to email me stuff you think I might be interested in or anything like that, help@learncodethehardway.com. And schedule, I do this every day, 10 a.m., 10 p.m. every day. And I do a mix of this, and I also do Go web development. So maybe tomorrow morning I'll do some Go web development, and then this at the end, because I do want to get working on that website. I'm working on a website to kind of support the, you know, I'm streaming and we can post links and it'll record what links we keep track of and things like that. So I kind of want to check out Twitch integrations. I want to learn more Go. Although I'm finding Go is pretty easy to learn, so. Because it's just like a pretty straightforward language if you know C and C++. All right, every day. And let me see, is there anyone on YouTube watching? Nobody on YouTube. All right, so for all the 0 people on YouTube, I'll see you tomorrow. All right, thanks everybody. I will sign off and leave you to your evening. Have a good Saturday.